We're all made of stardust. You've probably heard that phrase before, and perhaps you thought it was a bit, well, fairy tale and couldn't possibly be true. Could it? Inside your body, there are about 10 octillion atoms. That's a 1 with 28 zeros on the end. Each atom belongs to a particular chemical element. One of the most common elements in your body and in the universe is hydrogen. It, along with helium, makes up 98% or so of the universe's matter, and they were both almost entirely made in the event that began the universe as we know it, the Big Bang. But besides a tiny bit of lithium, the universe was otherwise lacking anything else. So what about the other things that make us up? The oxygen that we breathe, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, even the carbon that we're based on. Well, many of the elements were formed in the cores of massive stars. Nuclear fusion, the process that powers all the stars in the sky, including our own sun, is constantly converting hydrogen and helium into heavier and heavier elements. Some elements need higher temperatures than even a star can provide, and many of these are formed in the explosions at the ends of stars' lives, called supernovae. These explosions also have the added bonus of pushing these newly created elements out into deep space, where one day they might well find themselves being incorporated into the cloud of stuff that's going to go on to form new stars and planets. Because many of the elements that make up you and almost everything around you cannot have been formed in any other way that we know of, it is practically guaranteed that a large fraction of the atoms that make you up absolutely have been part of a star. You literally are made of stardust. Just, highly reprocessed. You're the microwavable ready meal of stardust. It's not quite so fairy tale now, is it?